Welcome to
PIA
PIA
2009.
PIA 2009.
2009.
All right, so we're here with Richard at Freefall Accessories Incorporated. He's going to tell us about some of the new products that they've got. They've got some super cool metal lathing or metal fabrication and some of the products they've made with them. I'm pretty impressed. So Richard, welcome to PIA 2009.
Thanks very much.
So show me a little bit about what you've got, starting off here to the right side of the table.
Okay, well what we've got here is this is our line of altimeters that we've created. The showpiece that we're using is the Evolution H2O. This is our waterproof model. It's waterproof down to 40 feet for 2 hours. Most altimeters out there on the market are water resistant to 6 feet. What we've done is we've identified that that's a problem for a lot of people, and we've tried to address that issue by creating the H2O.
You tried to, or you think you've successfully
We've done it. We've had that down at 40 feet for 2 hours. Doesn't leak.
And you held your breath that long?
No, it wasn't me. We put it in a pressure chamber.
just kidding. All right, what else we got here?
This is the more pedestrian line. That is the Evo 2. That's got the larger face. They can be chest mounted or wrist mounted.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Yep, that's got the carbon fiber
Yeah.
underneath the faceplate.
Beautiful piece of work.
Thank you.
All right, what else we have here on the table that you want to show us?
This is showcasing our prototyping facilities. Okay, what we've done is the current military altimeters are used big, and they have the backlighting uses incandescent lights or the chem lights that you put around the side.
Mm-hmm.
This one we've designed it with an electroluminescent faceplate. Okay, and we've trimmed it down. We're using a half-size AA battery, and with the push button over here on the side. The electronics in this, with the half-size AA battery, you can get 70 to 90 hours worth of illumination time on the back light.
It's a lot of freefall time.
Well, I'm not going to be in the air for that long, so. This next piece here, this is about a third of the way done. This is a proof of concept, I guess. We're trying to develop a load release. This one here, the intention is to make it ripcord operated, and we want it to be able to unload regardless of what whether the parachute is loaded or unloaded, or whatever the weight of the load is on the ground.
Now, give me an example of where you might have a parachute unloaded. Are we talking about a situation where there's a total, or you've got a situation where?
Well, what we're talking about is once the load hits the ground, if you've got
Gotcha.
If the wind doesn't unload the parachute, so if the parachute never deflates, you want to be able to release the parachute, and this one does it. When you turn the collar, it actually spits it out. So you can use this. You can use this on anywhere from 0 pounds. This one here is designed to carry 20,000 pounds with a 2-to-1 safety factor. So this actually has a total load capacity of 40,000 pounds.
Now, is that pushing that away magnetically, or is there a spring in there?
It's spring operated. Okay.
Fabulous.
The next thing we've got here is this is our airdrop automatic parachute triggering system. Okay, we've got a family of event controllers. All right, and that's currently it's hooked up to. We've got a dual parachute system set up here. The event controllers are programmable either time or altitude. So as you're whatever your mission determines, well, you need to have a parachute out 10 seconds after it leaves the airplane, you can program that. If your plans change, you can set it for altitude. You can set it, you can calibrate it using your local altitude or QNH. So a lot of features. This larger one here has 8 firing circuits. You can program up to 8 different events. Okay. The smaller one here, we've got 2 events. This would be for like a main release, or a main deployment rather, and then a ground release. This one, the larger one, we can do a main release, ground release, reserve, cutaway, inflate a raft, turn on lights, anything you want. And you can base that on time, altitude, time from event, time from a device fire, or time from the ground. So there's lots of
very
features.
Flexible.
Yeah, lots of features. This right now we're in proof of concept, so we're still developing this entire system. Here we've got our electromechanical actuators. This is what's going to allow us to do all of the cool and groovy stuff that we've got. Like I pointed to the parachute release shackle is going to be ripcord operated. These are our ripcord pullers. All right, these you can hook them up to any event controller. You can hook, anything that generates an electrical signal. If you got an AGU or something like that, you can hook this up and convert what used to be a pyrotechnic cutter into a ripcord. Okay, so that's real handy because you don't have to worry about number one, it's reusable,
Right.
and you don't have to worry about the pyrotechnics and shipping and all that sort of stuff. So, and what this does is this we have this set up for a main release and a reserve. Okay.
Okay.
And what happens is this converts the ripcord pull. Right here, we've got this hooked up to a 3-ring. Mm-hmm. All right. And we've got this hooked up to a 3-ring.
So you just program the cutaway?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You program this, and when it goes through its routine, it will trigger the electromechanical actuator. It'll pull the ripcord. And
To handle the cutaway.
it'll
Excellent, excellent.
All right.
Well, I see another thing here. This is a MARD system of some kind,
Right,
it looks
Todd
like.
would be the man who would get.
Let's get Todd over here. And Todd, why don't you come tell us a little bit about this this MARD system? That looks pretty interesting and a little unique from what else I've seen.
It is. It's a copy of what Jerry Baumchen came up with, the rack system for sport rigs, but we had to beef it up with the 3-ring so that it's capable of handling heavier canopies for cargo, and it still has the reliability of the rack system. Same basic operation through the pin, and it just controls the 3 rings.
Now, for those of the folks out there watching that don't know what a MARD is, can you tell us what a MARD system does or what it is?
It is a main activated reserve deployment. It will open your reserve container and pull the reserve out using the main as a pilot chute.
And why would you want to do that? Why is that important?
It's a more controlled or more solid extraction of the main, and unlike the RSL that or the reserve, the RSL just opens the reserve and the pilot chute comes out and does its own thing, whereas
you've got a significantly larger pilot chute using that main, right?
More positive.
Okay, great. Well, is there anything else you want to share with our viewers while we're talking about what's happening here?
I think Rich covered about everything we've got.
Seems like it. You guys have got some great new things. Welcome to PIA. We're glad to have you guys here, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side.